let's see what's going on. Okay, give me a second. So something inflexible, right, in your life. I feel like we're continuing yesterday and the day before that. Something inflexible in your life, right? This like rigid, dominant attitude, right? Rigid, however you want to pronounce it. Dominant attitude is being transformed, like cleared out, right? But look at it. This is really funny. Look. The way it's being cleared out is by actually, let's say someone's opposing you, right? So what's going to happen is like, let's say those people who are opposing you, they're not necessarily your enemies, right? But they're opposing you, they're like basically pain in your ass. And their attitude is just stiff overall regarding you. So like they won't hear your point of view, they think they know it all, and they won't even consider the fact, for example, that you know something, or maybe they mock. I don't know what's going on in your life, but it's just unpleasant, right? The way it's being cleared up is by triggering the worst in them. So if let's say there's a conversation about something, right, and then you know quite a bit about that subject, and these people who are having this conversation are at loss, not knowing which direction to go to. Now you come in and you offer your opinion, but you're being shut down, right, with coldness, right, and the sarcastic approach. Now I know it's odd to have things cleared by making them worse, but that's where we're going, because we have the tower here, right, and the death, right. So what's happening when the animal is near its death, kicking its legs? What do we say? On its last legs. Like, you know, when you see, I mean, it's a terrible example, don't want to bring it up, but you'll see a creature, any living thing dying, and laying on the soil, on the pavement, and then like sort of moving their legs. They're trying to kick their legs. Well, in a sense, so this is what's happening for them. Their reaction, right, and then extra coldness and extra sarcasm, this like drunkenness on power, right, tripping on power, like going off like a loose cannon. That is that tie with you and them ending. So some things that I'm not sure how this is going to end, because I can't even comprehend, but this is how it's ending. So this reaction, if you are experiencing things are going like out of control, someone's being extra mean to you and unreasonable, that's because that's like end. You're seeing the end. There's nothing wrong. It's not getting worse. It's just coming to an end. It's kicking its legs. And then what happens is you would also notice that, so this like extra attack, like shutting you down, like being extra defensive and offensive, mixed with a self-doubt. So you would see that they would shut you down, right? And you'll be quiet, right? Maybe you'll try to prove your point, like we were speaking about it yesterday. You'll try to prove your point. You're like, I know, I wear my crown, blah-de-da. And then you step back. So what you just did is you put your 2 cents in, they shut you down, right? And you said, raise your hand, you said, fine, you don't want to hear? I don't have to talk, right? No conflict. Now what that triggers in them is self-doubt, right? And it's like indecisiveness. It's sort of like they're not quite sure. So there's like you would see them, these people go into contemplation, but like defensive contemplations. Like they're trying to make you feel guilty, but they can't any longer, right? So nothing's working. Nothing's working the way it used to. So this phase, the relationship phase that you had with multiple people in your life, this manipulative phase, is on its last leg. So look, right now you feel like you're like, even if you're in an environment that seems like home to you, or you're at work, or you're, I don't know, where is supposed to feel like home for you, right? You could be at work too. It feels like you're at someone else's party. It's like you're not even invited to this party. You're just like sort of like you're just there. You had nowhere to go, and someone just brought you along, and you're just sitting there. It's like they're not including you. That's the sensation. Why are we talking about it? I guess they want you to know not to worry if things are escalating, right? And going out of control, and then people are making you feel like unwelcome, or like a lunatic, or crazy, or shutting you down, or ignoring you, or not listening, you're not considering your point of view. If it's going out of control, it's because shit's about to shift and end. So don't worry. So look, you have matured, right? You have matured to the level of this sense of fulfillment, right? There's this sense of freedom inside of you, right? So you don't need validation, you don't need love, you don't need company. Need, do you know what I mean? Like not needing, right? In a negative way. You can live without it, basically. You don't depend on it. And then your abundance, right? The sense of abundance is actually felt, and it's felt when you're with yourself. Pay attention. If you haven't noticed it yet, just be alone and see how fun it is. Maybe you haven't given yourself a chance to be alone. Just don't go out, don't hang out with friends, maybe just like a few sentences here and there with friends, but stay alone, and see if you enjoy it. Because you might think if you haven't tried it that you still don't enjoy it, but it actually shifted. So why don't you give it a shot? Maybe things have changed already in terms of you being comfortable in your own skin by being alone. Competition and arguing. What about it? The people who are competing with you and arguing with you are actually searching for their soul. And their hurtful and sarcastic and impulsive approach to you, right, is like rude, rude. Overall, if you sum up everything, they're just being fucking rude. It comes from missed opportunities. So they feel like they're missed their opportunity to actually do the soul search in time. So now that they're looking at you, right, those of you who have been working, it seems to them that you have achieved some state of, zen, calm, that makes you feel at peace with life, right? And someone to relate to it, and they might like, beat the drum with you alongside, but they'll fall off because they haven't done the work. They might have searched the soul, but they got distracted by having children, I don't know, doing other things, doing like 9 to 5 jobs. I don't know. But they haven't done the soul search and soul work. So now they're mad at you because they feel they've missed their opportunity and wasted their time when they look at you. Do you understand? But they're not comprehending it yet. They're not really processing it, are they? Well, maybe I don't speak for them. Wait. They're lacking the sense of self-worth, right? Do you know what I mean? They're lacking the sense of self-worth. So they're still codependent on whoever it may be around them, just the way you used to be, right? Until now. And then they feel like they lost the momentum, right? And you would see those people sometimes like phasing out. Sometimes they would phase out, like they can't concentrate, they can't focus because they're not really in their body. So look, we're talking about something like we're going from bad to worse right now, right? In terms of stability, we're going from bad to worse. Why are we saying that? What does that mean? That means good news, right? You have to approach the situation, this like a bad to worse, what we're speaking about at the beginning, like a child's play, right? Like a free thinker, like whatever, it doesn't matter, they're doing their thing. If you know something that they don't know about and they don't want to hear it, let them figure it out. You don't have to guide anyone unless they ask you to. Yeah, their sense of depression, right, and like boredom and dissatisfaction with themselves in their life comes from missed opportunities. And it seems like they concentrate on those missed opportunities when these people are around you. So you're doing good, I see. In regards to you, you feel completely content, and your wishes seem to be coming true like quicker, right? You feel happy, you feel satisfied, even with the little things that you have. So you're like grateful. You're counting your blessings. You don't even have to count them. You're in it. It's like you don't have to count anything anymore. You are in a blissful state, right? Which is counting your blessings. When you count your blessings, you concentrate on what you have in terms of what you don't have. I mean, it's okay to not be delusional and understand what you don't have, but not dwell on it, right? It's like, well, sun is shining. There's still light. There's still hot water. And even if there's no hot water, there's still water, right? Whatever. It's still warm. I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. Something like that. And when you concentrate on those things, that's literally living in thankfulness, right? And thankfulness is the state of bliss. So, like I said yesterday, the delays to your, the major wish that you made, I'm not sure what wish you made, that is this something that you really badly want, delays have to do with the completion of the stage, right, which unlocks your intuition. We're going back to yesterday's reading. So if you haven't watched yesterday's reading, go ahead, watch it, because it might tie up for you. Also, comment, follow, like, and send me loves. Right, so go back to yesterday's video and rewatch this. Okay, so basically, intuition that we were talking about yesterday. When that's a lesson is completed, then the thing, your major wish is going to come true. So meanwhile, other things are sort of popping up. I don't know, I want wine, I want pizza, I want sun, I want rain, whatever, all of those things. Your wit, right? Your mental agility, right? Is going to magnify after this. Your intuition being unblocked, right? Your third eye being unblocked, however you want to call it. So you think you're witty now and quick? Just you wait. You're going to enjoy this. So right now you're feeling overly emotional at times, right? Sometimes feeling like you want to manipulate and moody, and it's like you're sieving through your emotions. I mean, it's obvious, right? Because it seems like we're going from bad to worse, because this is your experience of actually looking and going through, like experiencing the end, right? Oh, honey, it does say count your blessings right now. And yes, we've got the yes. And yes, your wish is going to come true. And happiness is there, more that you feel right now. And there's freedom. Whoever wanted freedom. I mean, you just need to understand. There's positivity and there's optimism. And you don't have to be feeling that right now. Forget about being optimistic and positive. Just like feel everything right now, because this is an end. You need to feel it all. Feel it all. Important lesson. The end lesson. That's it. Bye. All right, we're done here.